Mason, man.
So yeah, all right, yeah. So I'm in. I got everything ready now. But yeah, guys, this is our project, man. We're gonna be the first to really dominate play to earn rewards inside the metaverse. That's what we're here to do. We're starting on the Sandbox platform with our single player game that we're gonna release the same day as our token. We're gonna have play to earn rewards day one. With lots of prizes. The first week, I think like $500 worth of play to earn rewards. So we're gonna give away our first week. We'll be. It won't stay like that because we're definitely gonna be weary and not exhaust everything, and be very careful because what we're really gearing towards is when the social hub is released. This is all the single player game, play to earn rewards within that with scavenger hunts, obstacle course, all that stuff. That's going to be released day one. But that's just to keep everybody occupied and excited for the social hub. Once the social hub releases, that's gonna be the deal there. It's gonna feed the entire project. It's gonna have a custom built ecosystem. That's going to be based off of this NFT marketplace with these NFTs that we're going to create. They're going to have in-game abilities. They're going to determine your play to earn rewards and determine the level of access that you have within our metaverse. And like I said, this first metaverse, it's going to be built on the Sandbox. We're going to have Meta World Cup soccer tournaments. We're going to have street racing for pink slips, gambling in a real casino, parties in our nightclub, concerts with Snoop Dogg. I mean, we have so much stuff planned that's all lined up for you guys. And this is just the beginning. So, once we establish ourselves on the Sandbox, we got a ton of land on TCG World as well. We're going to an equal amount of land with an equal amount of farms. The farms are what determine your play to earn rewards within that metaverse. So that's how we're going to be rewarding our community with TCG coin. And then we also have this is even years down the road, big time game. We've invested a good bit of money into that platform as well. And that's going to be kind of like Guild Wars. It's the co-founder. The co-founder of that is the creator of Decentraland. The two game developers. Their two lead game developers are from Gears of War and God of War. Their lead art director is the lead art director of World of Warcraft. Their lead level designer is the lead level designer for Fortnite and Call of Duty. These guys are the best of the best, and they formed this metaverse. It's gonna be like a guild based metaverse. It's gonna be cool as shit, and that's like a year or two down the road. We've already established ourselves on that. So like everything is gonna feed back into this project. This is gonna be the project where we release on Sandbox, and then when we come out on TCG World, we're like, all right, guys, we've got this new coin, and it's called Lands of the Breta, and it ties right into Lands of the Meta, and it's gonna make Lands of the Meta better because blah 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 blah. Nah, man, one coin that every utility ties back into. We really worked hard with the tokenomics to make sure that like especially with the NFT drops, we do NFT airdrops, not airdrops. I'm sorry, NFT rewards that you will claim every month. And this is once our social hub launches. We're gonna have these custom designed NFTs that are gonna correlate directly with the Sandbox Rarity NFT system. And it's going to have a level of rewards that we're going to give to our holders. So every month, you'll fall into one of these tiers of holders in our community. If you have $500 to $1,000 worth of our token, you're a silver tier holder, and you'll be rewarded with a common NFT every month. If you're holding $1,000 to $5,000 worth of our token, you're a gold tier holder, and you will receive a rare NFT every month. If you are holding $5,000 to $15,000, you're an Emerald tier holder, and you'll receive an Epic NFT every month. And if you're holding $15,000 or more, you're a Diamond tier holder, and you will receive a Legendary NFT every month. Not only do these NFTs look badass, so the Legendary, if you're a whale, I don't know how many whales are in here watching this, but when I buy 5%. 10% of a total supply when I'm aping in with mass wallets, and when you whale into a project, you want people to know you're the whale, man. That's the way people go, and that's what these legendary NFTs are gonna do, man. You're the one that's gonna you'll be able to display. There's gonna be no mistaking who the top people, the top holders on the project are. They're gonna have the gold crown, they're gonna have the bling, the jewels, the glasses, the gear, everything that's gonna let everybody know that they're the top dogs on the community. And not only are they going to look better as each level progresses up, but they're also going to have more in-game abilities. So like if we release an avatar, the legendary avatar will be stronger, and like I said, look cooler. It'll be able to run faster, jump farther than the epic. The epic will be able to do all that a little bit further than the rare, and the rare a little bit better than the common. But not only do these have these in-game boosts and abilities, but they also determine your play to earn rewards. So if you have the legendary, and it's for the month that it's released, so for the month of April, or it's not going to be April because that feature won't be available at that time, but when the feature is available, let's say June, July, when we launch our first set of NFTs, that screenshot is going to be taken. Like I said, we took careful consideration into figuring this out, so we didn't lock people out. The reason we set a dollar value instead of a token value is because we set a token value and the price of our token goes up, we lock out people that are coming into the community. But I also, as an investor, because I'm very cautious about things and I want everybody to be happy, I don't want anybody to get pissed off at anything stupid that we can control. So what I did was I said, well, what about volatility? Like, what about, like, if I make it a dollar amount, what if you're holding $500 worth of our token and then all of a sudden Bitcoin shits the night before and everything goes behind it, and now you don't get your NFT drop? Like, that's not fair either. So what we decided to do was 48 hours before the screenshot, we're going to lock in from a dollar amount to a token amount. So for 48 hours, you will not have to worry about volatility of anything. You get locked into that token amount, you put your tokens in, you say, okay, I've got $500 worth of this, I want to be a silver tier holder, I want that common NFT so I can go to the Snoop Dogg concert. Then you lock yourself in and you're locked in. You don't have to worry about it. You can go to sleep for 2 nights without having to worry about what the hell Bitcoin does. It doesn't matter. And then the next month it'll reset. It'll correspond to the dollar amount 48 hours before. This way, new investors, new people can still come in and earn their way up in those tiers without getting locked out because they didn't jump in, day one. Now, they won't be able to get those NFTs that were released day one, so there are definitely some perks to being here from day one. The earliest NFTs are going to be the rarest because they're going to be the least amount of holders as we grow in numbers. And yeah, man, that's just the way it works. These NFTs that we create, they will be able to, you'll be able to hold them and keep them for their value, or you'll be able to list them on the secondary market and sell them if you like too. It's up to you, So it's just extra value that you're getting every month on top of your month. You probably want to keep it for the month that you get it because, like I said, that's when it's going to determine your play to earn rewards on that platform. We're going to play to earn rewards on every platform. You don't have to do it. It's just a perk. It's just this. That's what this is. This is a metaverse token. So we're going to incentivize people that hold our token, and we have staking pools and all that stuff that we're working on also for people that don't want to do that. You're still going to get rewarded. Just stick your money in the staking pool, let it earn more tokens. But for the people who do love this shit like me, the geeky gamers out there, and the people who want to play around in the metaverse and be meta gods and ride around the biggest, baddest NFTs they can get, yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting, and we're going to have all kinds of platforms and all kinds of places for you to be. So yeah, it's super exciting. This is the social hub that we created. That is going to that is really going to power this. This is the place where everybody's going to hang out. We still have live feeds. Are probably a month or so down the road, but as soon as we have live feeds available, I'm going to build a jumbotron screen the same way that I built these NFTs in the art gallery down here, and I created these NFT billboards that if you come down here with your avatar, which I'll do in a second, you'll see like Bored Ape Yacht Club and all kinds of NFTs on display in here. But you actually have to create these frames on a completely different platform and program them to do all that stuff. And that's, as soon as that feature is available, we're going to stick those giant billboards here. I'm going to build a giant jumbotron screen, 4-sided jumbotron screen that will have all of our relevant live charts. So this is going to be like the social area that you start off on when you spawn into our social hub. And you'll be able to see the price of our token. You'll be able to see the price of sand, the price of Ethereum, and probably the price of Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin just is relevant to everything in crypto right now, until alts uncouple themselves. But yeah, we'll have Snoop Dogg concerts right here. We've already got the avatars. We purchased 3 individual Snoop Dogg avatars that we own the official copyrights to. We also purchased over 100, I believe, right now, of his new Death Row NFT mixtape Volume 1. And we also own the official rights to all of those tracks now. So what we'll do is we will have Snoop's avatar doing amazing concerts on this stage with all of those songs programmed in, and it'll just be amazing. And then not only that, but this private party pass right here, I think I originally paid like 1 ETH for it, but it grants you access to his land when it's released to be able to go hang out on his property. But what it also does is it gives you a shot at him and his actual live avatar coming to your land and doing a concert with his real and actual avatar. But like I said, we weren't going to gamble on that, so we bought the rights to 3 of his avatars, bought the official copyrights to over 100 of his songs, and now we're going to be doing Snoop Dogg concerts regardless. So yeah, we've got some big shit planned. This is our social nightclub here, one of them. All kinds of music we'll have playing down here. These will actually eventually, when the feature is released to us, we'll be able to program these slot machines to be able to pull the slot and actually play for real crypto. The wheel will spin, and you'll either win or lose some crypto if you choose. We might decide to make that real crypto or just in-game, not even 100% sure, but I think real gambling would be kind of cool. You know, we're all adults. We know what we want to do and what we don't want to do. We don't need anybody to babysit us. Dance floor, you come hang out, dance with your friends. I mean, there's like 15 different dance moves you can do. I mean, it's pretty cool. Proximity chat is on proximity chat is on the roadmap right now. It's world chat, so you have to walk up and type. You know, when you're texting, kind of think of World of Warcraft. When you want to talk to people, you have a world chat that you can speak to, where on the bottom left of the screen you can talk to people in your group. You can talk to everybody on the map if you want. You can choose between what phases you want to talk to people in, and then you can also join a party of friends and just talk between your party. But everything will be text at first. Proximity chat is on the roadmap, but it is not going to be an immediate feature on the roadmap. It's probably going to be, I would say, and this is just guessing, but judging from the way that they've been moving and aggressively progressing on the roadmap, I would say within 6 months to a year we would have proximity voice chat, but I don't expect it sooner than that. This is the NFT Art Gallery, where you'll be able to walk up to an NFT and look at the let me see. Oh no, I took out the programming on that. I used to have them programmed to where, yeah, I took out the programming on it. I believe maybe. Yeah, I did. So, what they do, the way this will work, they're not programmed now because I moved some stuff around, but I'll program these NFTs to where you literally walk up to the NFT, you click a button, and it'll show you all the stats of the NFT, and there'll be a link right on there to if you want to go to OpenSea and purchase it, you can. Let me see, I could have swore I had one of these that I still had hooked up. Oh. Nope. That's all right though. But yeah, it's just because I moved a bunch of stuff around and reorganized. And this place still has a ton of work to do. It's actually going to be 2 floors. I've got a whole nother floor that's going to fit in here, and there'll be a balcony along the edges, and has tons of work to do. This has all been in progression for quite a long time. All this interior designing is going to change to the brown pattern that it's been moving to. Like I like to say, it's currently under construction. It's currently under renovation. But yeah, and then we've got a soccer field out here that I'm going to show you, where we're going to host Meta World Cup soccer tournaments. And these tournaments are going to have real players on the field. They're going to have real referees on the field that will be refereeing the game. And they'll have real players in the stand that will be watching as well. And yeah, it'll be pretty wild. We have a street track, a racing track up top where you'll be able to race. It goes around the whole top of the social hub, and then this obstacle course, you can see it goes from blue to purple to orange, and that's how the obstacle course is going to work once it moves from our social hub. So when our game launches on single player, we are going to release play to earn rewards. And the way that it's going to work is we're going to let everybody earn those play to earn rewards. You're going to come in, you're going to You're going to complete obstacle courses, speed runs, Easter egg hunts to where we hide an NFT, like a weird, obscure NFT that we'll show you a picture of, and we'll hide it on the map somewhere in like a secret room that you might have to talk to people and figure out how to get inside. And the first person to find it will receive a prize. But once we progress to the social hub, it's going to be like a schedule. So every month when we mint our NFTs and we give them away, our legendary NFT, we're going to mint one extra legendary NFT will be minted every month, and it will be given to the first person to complete the legendary obstacle course all the way through the legendary is the blue to the purple, all the way through up through the orange and to the top. And the first person to complete that every month will win the legendary NFT. And I would imagine, because of the amount of tokens that you have to hold to get one of those, they are going to have a pretty decent secondary market value. That's all speculation, so I would never promise anything. It's just my assumption. Again, not a financial advisor, not financial advice, all that blah blah hoorah stuff. But I would imagine they are going to have a much higher value than the others, you know. And the Epic NFT will go bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. There will be a contest. Whoever the first person every 2 weeks to finish the purple and get all the way through the purple will get an epic NFT, and then the rare will be weekly. Every week, the first person to complete the blue obstacle course will get a rare NFT. So it just doesn't keep everybody to the point to where they only get these NFTs by holding. Now, granted, you do at least have to be a silver tier holder to do that. So like you would at least have to have some of our token to take part in that, but that's going to be the only stipulation. And then this, let me just show you guys this. This is the game that we're actually releasing with the launch of our project. It's going to take it a minute to load. Let's see. These games have been being built forever, so the titles don't quite match. It's because you can't change them until you publish them.
Hub looks amazing, brother. Thank you for making that happen, bro. Looks phenomenal.
Like I said, this is just the start, man. Like I said, like when we're dropping these cars, and I meant to take you guys up to the street track, but that's going to be pretty amazing, man. We're doing street races too, and then for that month we'll drop a set of cars, and I mean, you know, we'll drop a Lambo for the legendary. You might get a fucking Ferrari for the fucking epic. You know what I mean?
Such a cool idea, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna keep the community engaged.
It's gonna be amazing. Crazy, yeah, who wants a Lambo, man? $15,000 worth of our token for that month gets you a Lambo in the game.
That's fucking awesome.
But everything about this was designed to create the desire to hold. It's not like we want you to spend money. We want you to hold. I don't care. We don't want you to come in here and spend money. We just want you to hold our token and become a part of the community. And depending on how big of a part of our community you are and how much of our token you hold is going to determine the level of access and the amount of rewards that you receive in our metaverse. Again, this is going to be a similar concept. We're going to release this obstacle course the day that we launch our token, and we're going to immediately start play to earn rewards contests with them. We have a huge social media campaign that we are just now lining up and preparing to launch within the next day or so. And the way that this is going to work, so when you want to take part in our contest and you want to earn our play to earn rewards when we first launch, since it's not going to be based off holdings or anything like that, we're still going to make you do a little bit of work for it. And what we're going to do is we're going to share our Twitter contest announcement post. We're going to ask you to share that post, join our Telegram, and then join our Telegram, and then post the results in the comments. Babe, I'm on camera right now. Like, come in here in your damn underwear. I'm sorry. whatever it is. Can y'all even see that? I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, I got sorry there. I got a little bit sidetracked. But yeah, so the way it's going to work is we're gonna make our Twitter announcement post. You're going to share that announcement post. You're going to post your results in the comments and join our Telegram. I don't want to make people jump through a million hoops because I know as an investor, when I'm looking at a project, it could be the sexiest project in the world. But if I have to do too many things, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to do it. It's too much. You know what I mean? Time is money, and I'm not going to do a million things. But I feel like those 3 things right there, they help us quite a bit, and it's really easy. It's not that hard. You can do it in about 2 minutes. So yeah, man. Well, I mean, if you're good at the obstacle course, you can do it in about 2 minutes. But yeah, we're going to release the mothership day 1. It's going to have what I like to call an introductory quest line, where these NPCs will just kind of like, you'll be able to explore the ship and travel around the ship and through the obstacle course and talk to NPCs. They'll tell you about our project, introduce you to concepts within our metaverse, and kind of give you an idea of what's to come. The next phase of this will move into the Mars expansion, where this ship will serve as a hub for the single player game, and this is where you will basically start off for your quest line that you will go on with the story and everything we have in place for this, which is quite amazing. And yeah, like I said, this is just like we would really just put all our work for the last year into the social hub. And designing that ecosystem and building that entire map and all the logics that go into it. But when we thought about it, it was like, well, I still don't want to just promise people something that we're not going to deliver, even though we can show them the social hub and it looks really cool, and I can bring them in just like I am with this right now, and I can show them what it's going to be. I still wanted something tangible that the community would be able to use and experience day 1 inside of the metaverse. So that's when I built this entire new game, inside of the metaverse, just to be able to keep everybody excited and give the community things to do and keep everybody engaged while we are rolling out everything else in the phases that we're rolling them out. And like I said, the way that we're doing this is going to be different than anything that anybody's ever done. We're going to be on here like twice a week in live streams that will be on YouTube, Twitch, multiple streaming channels. We're going to be on here every Wednesday building the game, showing you what we're building, showing you what we're creating, showing you what we're doing and how we're progressing inside of the metaverse at that time. And then every Saturday, we're just going to be in here having fun, playing the games that we're building, and just having fun with the community, maybe doing some competitions and stuff like that. But it'll be, like I said, a level of transparency and engagement and just a utility altogether, just the whole package that just I don't think people are really used to right now. It's everybody's making promises and telling you that they're going to do this and telling you that they're going to do that, and that's where I wanted this to separate from all of that. This is going to be day 1 utility. We've put a lot of money, time, and resources into bringing this, so we brought so much value to this project, and that's the goal. Is like we're here to provide value to you, not the other way around. It's not like we're asking the community to provide value for us. I used to hate that. I used to hate when I would get into a coin and get into a project and then like something would happen and they start blaming the community, like, oh, it's because you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Like, that wasn't my job, you know what I mean? Like, I'm here. Isn't that my job, just to be here? You know, and that's it. Like, that's really just your job, is just to be here. Our job is to make that exciting and awesome and one of the best experiences you've ever had, so you don't go anywhere else. But yeah, so that's just a little taste of what we got going on right now, guys, and everything that we've done, you know, everything that we've created was from like the mindset of not only just being a gamer, not only being somebody that enjoys the metaverse and loves playing games. I've had everything from Atari to ColecoVision and regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Dreamcast, or actually it was Sega, the regular Sega before that, Sega Genesis, sorry. Yeah, every system that's come out from then till PC and on, I've played extensively, and didn't give up gaming until crypto came out. When crypto came out, I was traveling all over the country, working for banks, working 9 to 5, doing their security and electronic stuff for them, and I go back to the hotel and I play World of Warcraft, and StarCraft, and all that crap all night. And then I learned about XRP, I learned about some Ethereum and stuff like that, and I started doing research. I was like, man, this is huge. Like, how are people not getting into this? Like, there's governments using this crap. There's like, these guys have partners with the biggest banks and institutions in the world. It didn't make sense to me. So I started doing a lot of research, and it was like, guys, what do you do? Do you keep fucking off and playing video games, or do you make a life-changing decision? You know what I mean? So I made a life-changing decision. It was the best thing I ever did. That's why I'm here right now. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have had the resources to quit my job and make blockchain my entire life, like I have for the last over a year now that I've been just doing blockchain. I've been in this for over 4 years, but for the last year, this has been my job. So yeah, man, we got a lot of experience behind this. Like we just as a gamer, okay. So that's like, we didn't build this just like coming from a gaming perspective. A lot of the concepts that went into this really revolved around like the investment aspect of this as well. How do you keep people entertained? How do you keep people engaged? How do you keep people excited? And like I said, with these play to earn rewards you guys are going to be getting, when I tell you got to come in the metaverse and get play to earn rewards, you don't have to come in there and play for like an hour, 2 hours, not even 10 minutes. Like, all it is like, just picture like when you go to a claiming page on a website and you claim your tokens. Instead of doing it that way, you're going to come inside of our metaverse, and if you hold the legendary NFT, you'll see an NPC that maybe everybody will see that NPC, but he'll have a marker over his head that nobody else will see, and you'll be able to engage him in a way and speak to him in a way that nobody else will be able to if they don't have that NFT in their wallet. And he'll send you to another location, and you'll go, we'll have the one NPC right there. We're not going to make you hunt for him. We're going to stick him right there where you spawn. You'll see him with a ding dong popping over his head. You'll go talk to him. He'll send you over to another location. So say if we're doing Meta World Cup soccer tournaments, we're going to send you over there. We're going to send you over to the Meta World Cup soccer tournaments just to talk to another NPC. He's going to say, hey, thanks for coming over. Did you see Carlos and John and all the homies hanging out? And you get rewarded with your tokens in game right there. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, there's your homies. Everybody's hanging out. There's a game going on. You might be playing in the next one. Who knows? But that's where the engagement comes in, and that's all we're doing, is we're just drawing you to a point of interest and then working really hard to make sure that that point of interest keeps your attention and keeps you engaged, at least for a little bit. You know, I don't want people to spend their entire days in here, although I know some people probably will, but that's not my intention. I definitely do. I do want to make it hard to leave, though. It's going to be fun, you know. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're building. It's next level. I don't know anybody's doing this. I look around and I don't see anybody that's doing this. I see people that are pretending like kind of little bits and pieces of it, but there's not even anybody copying us. They don't even know how. They're like, what's he doing? But yeah, man, this is next level stuff. And if anybody wanted to get where we are right now, if they wanted to copy us, if they really did want to copy us and not just pretend to be doing what we're doing, if they wanted to try to get where we're at right now, it would take a ton of money, or they would have had to invest over a year ago when I started pouring money into this. They would have had to start building into this over a year ago and starting creating these experiences that I've been creating for the last year, and they would have to have made the connections with the sandbox team that I've been working on and making for the last 6 months now. Like I said, going through the academy, doing their boot camp, puts me in this group of people that I now have direct contacts to their team that other people just don't have. And there is a line for this social hub other than their direct partners like Atari, Snoop Dogg, Adidas, Walking Dead, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Binance, CoinMarketCap, you name them. There's tons of them, major partners. Those are the ones that are releasing their social hubs right now. They're the only ones. They just came out, and we're next in line. And if you want to get in that line, just to get through the boot camp and even to have the access that I have is like months and months and months before you can get into that class. And it's not a guarantee. I was in there with 15 people. I think like 3 of us made it through. So you have to you can't just be able to build on the Game Builder platform. You have to build on the Vox Edit Creator as well. And a lot of people are just good at one or the other, including myself. Like, I struggled with the Vox Edit Creator. I actually, like, I remember sitting there and telling my wife, like, I don't even need this fucking certification, babe. Like, this is rough. Like, I don't even want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a quitter. I'll bitch about it for a second, complain, and I'll be like, all right, man, just stop being a baby and get it done, you know? And then that's what I did. But a lot of people didn't. A lot of people just said what I said and just like, they just didn't want it, didn't need it. They didn't have a project that they wanted to be able to stamp that credential on and say, hey, I am an official Sandbox certified game builder. You know, it didn't mean that much to them. I mean, these things at one point were selling for 5 ETH. I think they're like 2 or 3 now. I don't know. I don't even really check that much anymore. But I've had 40, 50 ETH offers on these lands. It's not what I got them for. It's not what I got them for. If I was here to make money, I would have took that and gone. But we're here for bigger things than that. Much bigger things than that. Shit, I just sold 10,000 XRP. 10,000 of my beloved XRP. That's my, like, baby. That's what got me into crypto. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for XRP. And I sold those just so I could get these Snoop Dogg avatars and these songs that I need for these Snoop Dogg concerts. Because that's how much this project means to me. But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much, I mean, that's a breakdown of what we're doing, where we're at, the dedication and excitement that we have, the team for this project. You know, so if you guys have any questions, man, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for.
Oh, yeah. Bullish.
That was an amazing project presentation, man. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, brother.
Oh, thank you guys.
It's dope.
Yeah, this is like I said, this is a community project, man. We're all here together. This is going to be amazing. We're going to be meta gods together, flying around the metaverse like, oh, fucking Iron Man.
Line me up. So, any questions, anyone?
But Muscle. So I didn't even address the launch date. Have we decided that? That's official now, right?
Yeah. We are trying to launch within 48 hours.
Within 48 hours of our launch date. So it's going to be Thursday, guys. Like, and yeah, let's take questions on that too, because I actually, like, I rolled into the project and meant to get into this immediately. But we worked really hard. Within a very short amount of time, we put in a shit ton of work and worked our asses to get a lot of freaking shit done. And we're actually in a position right now to where we could launch on our scheduled time tomorrow as planned, but it's not in the best interest of the project, guys, and that's what put us in the first situation. I'm not going to jeopardize this project. I'm not going to put us in a situation where we're rushing and we're cutting corners and we're cutting ourselves short. We have a lot of good things in place. We've got our marketing has already started with our social media campaign. That's going to start probably tomorrow or the next day. We've already got traditional marketing set up through Crypto Mixologist and the Muscle, and we're not in a position to rush and fuck this up. You know, it's not going to happen. You know, so if anybody wants to comment on that or say something or ask a question, like let's talk about that right now for sure.
Yeah, I'll just hop in. Hey, Justin, how are you?
Hey, Dimitri, how you doing, brother? Good to have you here, my friend.
Good. Like you said, the only reason we're not going to launch is because the contract dev needs probably the next 24, 48 hours just to make sure when the private sale ends, he can upload everything, have everything, tested, make sure there's nothing missing. Divvy up do all the tokenomics and split all the wallets and so forth. So, we don't want to risk it like you said. We want everything to be 100% bulletproof so that we have a nice, smooth, fair launch. So that's the only reason, really.
Yeah.
No, pretty much everything else is,
How long have we all been, I'm here too. I'm patiently waiting just like everybody else. Nobody wants this project to launch more than me. Trust me, nobody. As much as you think you do, you don't. You don't.
Yeah.
There's nobody that wants this to launch more than me, but I want it to launch successfully and flawlessly. Those are the two conditions that I just won't budge on. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks sexy.
But we've got, you know, pretty much the calls that we need to get the word out there, and that we're not going big because, you know, we're not going to spend crazy money. We're happy to have an organic growth initially. We've got you know, good hand-picked sort of private investors that we know that'll hold the floor. So, you know, we know that we've got good support there. So we don't have to really go crazy to get the investors in and pump a big green candle at the beginning. So, and obviously, you know, through your network outside of the Telegram itself, but there's still crypto investors. You know, they're all waiting in the wings to come on board. You know, as soon as we're launched. So, I think a nice, good organic growth, and the word will get out slowly. I mean, it'll be hard to miss this project if people really, you know, once they see it, to see what it's worth. And I'll be silly not to jump on this early, considering where we're taking the whole ecosystem and being the first that are using the metaverse linked with an actual token with play to earn rewards properly, you know, in the sandbox.
We've got so much prepared for everybody. I mean, we've got stuff we're not even talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Dimitri. But like, I mean, we've got stuff that we're working on.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell these people about it. I can't wait to tell them about it. I'm so bullish that that's why it just has to be flawless. It has to be perfect. Those are the only two things that matter. Because if that happens, everything else will be. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go but up. We have an amazing thing here, guys. It just has to be done right. That's it.
Definitely. So if anyone have any questions regarding the taxes, the tokenomics, the private sale, what we're doing there with the vesting and all that, just feel free to give us your opinions and any queries you have on it. We're open to all your questions, definitely. Oh, it looks like this project is a banger, Justin. No one's got any questions.
I mean, I like answering questions. Trust me, I got nothing scripted here, man. I don't write nothing down. I don't rehearse nothing. I might say some fucking weird shit. I don't know, man. I'm just here. But no, I'm kidding, man. It's just, yeah, like I said, like, I think just realness and transparency is our, like, motto here. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're all about. Like, so it's like, you know, we're doing everything humanly possible to make sure that this project is just bulletproof, 100% bulletproof in every way, shape, and form. We want to protect everybody. I mean, like I said, like, I have my whole life on the line with this project. Everything that I made in crypto, everything that I have, man, the vast majority, I put it into the metaverse, and I put it all into this project. Like, my assets are worthless if my reputation is shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm here showing my face. I'm not hiding. I'm letting you guys know I'm serious about this. Like, this is it. I'm here to make this work. I'm here to make this happen. I'm ready to put my reputation on the line. I'm ready to risk it all because it's worth it. It's worth it. There's nobody else doing this. There's nobody else where we're at. Nobody else can do what we can do right now. So let's take advantage of it and let's fucking capitalize.
Exactly, and that's probably the most important point. You know, we've got a utility that is ready to go. Was ready to go months ago, pretty much. You know, without some minor fine tuning. You don't get that often on this sort of scale where a project has a utility ready to go for the investor. You know, straight off the bat. You know, at launch. So yeah, there's no hiding here. We've got the proof. There's no broken promises.
And we didn't just whip something up. Like, it would have been easy just for me to whip something up, like something that looked cool. But this freaking shit, man. Like, this thing, I can't even tell you how much time went into building this. It has to be built from the inside out. Like, you have to build it from level. It has to be detailed out. Each level detailed out. So much work went into building and creating and detailing and making all this work the way it does. Yeah, man. Like, I could have easily just whipped up some bullshit game and been like, oh, this looks cool, man. I could have showed a couple screenshots. That's not what this was about. This is like really, 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 really making something special. Something that is gonna create a legacy and something that we can all look back and be proud of. I said I had the money. If I wanted the money, I would have just took my metaverse assets and walked. But that's not what I want. I have big plans. I got a dream, and I'm not going to stop until it's fulfilled. And this is it.
And you went through the tier system when we get to that stage.
Yes.
Cool.
I did. I went through the whole tier system and the expansion. Like I said, we're going from Sandbox to TCG World to Big Time Game. Should be in that order because that looks like how each platform will progress and roll out. But eventually, I would like to build our own metaverse. I would like to create and build our own metaverse with its own ecosystem and customize it exactly how we like. I picture this giant city with a huge swerving track rolling through it, like a meta city, a real high-tech, super good, like I'm talking Unreal Engine, Unity graphics kind of city. With all these different like giant stadium, beautiful stadium in the middle, maybe a UFC cage in this other area. Just have every kind of interaction that you can create. Casino, but like 5-story Trump Plaza. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, that's like long term vision. Like when you talk about a long term vision, how many projects are really thinking that far down the line, and how many projects actually have 3 to 5 years planned out? Like we purchased lands on Big Time Game, a ton of them, like over $10,000 worth of property during pre-sale, and that platform's not even going to be like you won't even be able to build on it or use it for the next year or two. So I mean that just shows you what kind of long-term vision we have for this project.
Nice. Yeah, that's all we can say is tell your friends, tell your family, jump on early because who knows in 3 months, 6 months time where we're going to be, on the chart and maybe with partnerships with other projects and what have you. So,
like I said, stuff we ain't talked about yet.
It's exciting. It's exciting. We've got to bite our tongues a little bit because we've got to keep the few carrots in our pockets to dangle later.
Like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Very bullish, man, about the project, man. This is exciting. If anybody has any question, please, this is the time. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions, concerns, any ideas. Thanks everybody for being here. I mean, thank you for the time that you're taking to spend with us, and thanks Justin, because your vision is amazing, brother. We really are have a big plan to take over the metaverse, man, and I'm very blessed, man, to be part of this. So
I'm blessed to be here with you guys, man. Like I said, you can't build a social hub in the metaverse by yourself. You gotta have the social part of it, man. The community is the most important part, right? So I'm super excited for this, man. I can't wait to have everybody in there and just like the vibe and the feel, man. We start throwing parties, man, and having like dance-off competitions and shit. Like how fun would that be? Dance-off competitions, bro. You got 9 different moves you can do. Trust me, y'all don't want to battle me in this thing. Like y'all don't want to battle me.
Yeah, you've had a head start. That's why that's not fair. You have to tie one hand up, man. That's it.
That just gets better and better, man, and the utility grows humongously day by day, man. Thanks for creating it, man. It's amazing, man. Exciting.
I think what people have, and probably they haven't gotten it around their head yet, is the easiest way I've heard explained is, and what we're doing just generally, is that just think of Telegram or Facebook, but you're actually in the metaverse with avatars instead of sitting behind your keyboard and typing away. So the whole concept of a Telegram, but transfer that into a metaverse where you'll see everyone around you with their name tags on top of their avatars. That's sort of how to envision what happens in the social hub.
That's the spawn-in area of our social hub. Like I said, when you spawn into that area, that's where that main stage is, and all those cool little chill areas, the tiki bar and all that stuff is right there. There's like actually a little There's beaches all around with all kind of like, there's like a little mini beach obstacle course thing there that's pretty cool. But like I said, that's the area you'll start off on, and it'll have the jumbotron screen. So that's like I always try to say, like, just picture like when a new coin would launch, and this is something we can do that we were talking about that would be really cool. So like when a new coin launches, we've got our 4 jumbotron screens there, our token, Ethereum, Polygon, Bitcoin, anything that kind of correlates or is relative to our project will be on those screens. But then just think like any kind of token that maybe we're interested in, or anything that we might be watching, we could host like a launch party on our social hub. You know what I mean? Where like people can come there and literally watch, and you got the live chart right there, and you can see it launch and take off, and you got all your buddies hanging around right there watching it. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be like I said, it'll be some next level stuff. No more PooCoin charts and on one screen and Telegram on the other. That's boring, man. You'll be able to walk around, hang out with people, watch the charts right there. Maybe like the ball drops on New Year's Eve. Like who knows? We might even rent out a service to where like Pink Sale launches. Like we're not even launching tokens. We're just launching. We're hosting their service, or maybe we even do launch tokens, but. Just think, man, have a giant rocket ship above the charts, and as it's going to like a $50 million or $100 million market cap, the rocket is going further and further up. I mean, that would be pretty badass. There's all kinds of stuff. Like I said, this is just what's turning in the head. I've already put a lot of this stuff onto the actual into reality or the metaverse, but most of the stuff has been created. That crap that I just spewed out there right there is just random ideas. But those ideas, that's the thing about the metaverse. Anything that you think of can become reality inside the metaverse. The only limits are your imagination. Whatever you want to create, you create it. Whatever you guys want me to create, I create it. That's the cool thing. This is a community project. So you guys want something? Give me a badass idea. I make it. That's how it is. Give me something cool, man. I love that shit. I love making stuff, man. It's what I love doing. Honestly, like, that's why I'm so glad I have the team that I do, because I don't like doing all this crap. I can get on here and talk to you guys, that's fine, but I don't like doing all the other stuff. I like building games. That's my passion. I like building inside the metaverse. I like creating 3D modeling, all that shit. I love it. It's what I enjoy. It's my passion. And yeah, man, like, give me some shit to build. Give me some stuff to make.
Yeah, bro, what's that Cindy Legend jump on, man? He got banned last night because he didn't do the capture. He's coming over, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I just fixed that. What's up, John Blow?
John
Yo,
Blow!
Buddy?
What's going
I
on?
understand that capture, man. Y'all got some good security up in here. That's pretty cool.
That's right, man. We got to. We don't want no bots, man. No bots. Please, no bots.
That's for sure, dude. Oh, snap. Dude, I'm excited as crap for the launch, man. I mean, when Justin was talking about it last night, I really started to feel what was going on in the whole play to earn space and sandbox. And, man, it just, oh, man, it blew my mind. And I called my people and I told them, I said, yo, land, sand, and Big Sheba, man. I told you about that kickback over to the Fig market came from that.
Yeah, that's nice.
But land and sand, though, man, those are things I would have never. Well, land, I know now, but sand, I would have never thought of as an investment. But I mean, you're over there making passive income from your sand every single day. So
yeah, and that's going to be one of like I said, like the in-game rewards. Like, as much as I would love to reward people with our token in-game, and we will eventually, I'm sure. But what's on the roadmap, what's going to happen when we release our social hub is you'll get paid in sand. You're going to get sand token as a play to earn reward for being in the sandbox metaverse. When you're on TCG World, you'll get TCG tokens. When you're on Big Time Game, you'll get Big Time Game tokens. If you don't want to use any of them, it doesn't matter. Just stick your freaking tokens in the staking pool and be happy, because everybody else that does enjoy that shit is going to drive the price of your investment up. You know, there's so many people. Man, the reason I'm so confident in this is that, like I say it over and over again. It's the same reason that I was confident in Bitcoin, same reason that I was confident in NFTs and meme coins, and same reason I was super bullish on the metaverse is because I'm the geek that's just into this stuff for being into it. I'm the geek that just thinks this is fascinating because it's fascinating. The metaverse was just amazing to me because it was the metaverse. I had a gut feeling it was going to be a good investment just because I know there's a million other dudes out there just like me. As a gamer, I've networked with gamers, man, and I was a serious gamer. Like I played pay to play games. So that's the difference. Like I played pay to play games where you paid to be the best one in the game. And man, there were games that I shelled out like 15 grand on just for a stupid game. You know what I mean? And don't let my wife let me hear me telling you that shit either, because she has no idea, bro. She thinks I spent like 2,000-3,000. You don't even know how much I spent. Bro, I was buying gift cards at Home Depot, bro. Buying gift cards at Home Depot just so she would think I was buying tools instead, bro. Trust me, man.
That's crazy
Smart,
that you
bro.
flipped it, man. You
Yeah,
flipped
dude.
it from paying for games to getting paid for playing games. I mean, that's
but like I said, I was paying a ton, and I have friends that were even paying more than me. I had friends that were paying $50,000 to $100,000 per game. Like World of Kings, my one buddy had the character Vortex. His character was a $50,000 character. It was built by another person that built it for him. He paid the guy $5,000 to build it and gave him $50,000 worth of his own money to build it with, to do the pay to play shit with. And yeah, man, like I got to the point to where like one time I had spent so much money at once and I didn't get nothing. I was supposed to get like I said, it was like a 5 in 1 chance. You were supposed to have a 1 out of 5 chance of getting like this thing. I can't even remember. It was like some weird spell or some shit I was trying to get. And I was like, okay, well if that's the case, then I'm gonna spend $500 because these things are $100 a piece, and if I buy 5 of them, I got 1 in 5 chance to get one. I'm gonna get one. $500, I got one. $500. I spent $500 and didn't get one. I was like, hell no, y'all be fucking lying, man. I have to spend 5 of them. I didn't get shit. How's that possible? Refund.
See, that's the beauty about this project, man. You know, you're going in day one with a playable game, ecosystem, so much, you know, going into it. There's a lot of people that promise that shit, but they never fucking deliver, bro.
And it blows my mind because, like, dude, all they do is make a really cool video. Like, they make a video and they come out with some cool ass thing and they're like, okay, like, yeah, we just need some money and we're going to start working on this in like 3 to 6 months. And we'll have it ready in a year or two. You know what I mean? And like, half the time they don't even ever get to start working on it. And that's when I was like, you know what, man? Like, I'm going to bring something day one. And then when I realized that the social hub, because really my plan from day one was to build the social hub and have that ready. But when Facebook changed their name to Meta, they screwed all that shit up for me. And it had to, I couldn't wait for the damn, because then there would have been 50 million, 100 million other metaverse projects that I have to battle through just to show everybody that, no, I'm the real deal. I'm the one that's actually doing it. So, yeah, that's why we stepped it up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to come out, but I still want to have a game day one, and all I got is the social hub that ain't going to be ready for a few months still because of the sandbox. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll build a single-player game. And I did that in what, Carlos, like a month or 2? I can't even remember how long it took me to build that
sir.
game.
Yeah. It took you that long, and it didn't take you that long. It is an amazing game, brother, in very fast making. I mean, you got a lot of potential, bro. You got a lot of vision for what you really want to create, man. And once you put it down, man, everybody gets excited.
Wait till it's not just me building the game anymore either, bro. Because that's the first thing we're gonna do, man. Is we're gonna hire another game developer and an NFT artist. And I mean, we've already got an NFT artist, but I mean, everybody working together, collaborating, building these amazing worlds, man. I always envisioned 12 people on this development team working together to create these amazing worlds, man. Look at it, Adopt Me on Roblox started off with 3 people. Now it's like a 40-person team making $52 million a year. So
Jesus.
yeah, man, and that's just, bro, that's a kid's game. You know what I mean? I use that as an example only because my kids rape me blind with Roblox because of that game, man. And
Right.
It's genius, bro. These kids are like constantly raping me blind for Roblox for this game, and it's for the same thing. That's where I got a lot of these concepts and ideas. I'm not even kidding.
Great.
Because
That's amazing.
They're making me freaking buy these avatars, $30 a week, $10 each kid, to buy these avatars for them so they can trade, and they're hustling them just like we are.
Yeah.
They're hustling them. They're like,
Right.
I'll give you my Shiba Inu and my Red Dragon for your Karate Kid Ninja Turtle, whatever thing it is. And I'm like,
Right.
and these kids are hustling and trading just like we are NFTs, and they don't even realize like what they're doing. Like, other than just it not being Web3 and not running on blockchain, bro, it's like it has all the characteristics of the ecosystem and stuff that we're implementing, but just pieces of it. Like I said, I took pieces of that. I took pieces of this, pieces of that, pieces of this. Really just a mashup of all the games and all of the shit that I've done over the last 40 years playing video games. Well, I wasn't playing video games when I was 2, so I had like 37 years of playing video games or something like that.
No, it's lit, man. I'm fucking excited. Proud of y'all. You, Carlos, all the guys. Fucking Muscle.
Oh, shoot, bro.
Man, we got fucking Evil in here. I see you holding it down at night, Evil. Maverick. Vikings. What up, Mike? Yup. Visionary. Wilson. What's up, Wilson? Mixologist. Tuds.
Hey, John Boom, the legend.
Oh man, he's a fake legend, bro. Took the first cryptocurrency bus tour across America, man. That was some shit, bro. If I wasn't the sleeping partner, I would have been there with you. You know it, bro.
Yo, brother, I heard
you were in spirit, bro.
I was there in spirit, and bro, that's funny because like every time I talk to you guys on the road, I'd be like, "What up?"
Dude, I heard last night. This is just between all us chickens in here. There's going to be a double-decker situation over in the UK soon, man.
What do you mean?
Double-decker bus.
Oh!
Yup.
Double-decker fake bus, nice.
Yeah, they're going to buy it, man, and wrap it.
Nice.
I talked to the head of marketing.
Nice, yeah. Why not? Not?
Right?
That's a great idea, brother.
Yeah,
And John, the kingdom from the fake Hispanic check is here too, brother. So he helped us a lot as well, man.
Exactly, man. Viking's been helping the hell out of us, yo. What's up?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yup.
brother.
Yup, exactly, man. It's a beautiful thing when we all get together and work like that. I mean, these ideas.
That's what makes this happen, bro. It's just spreading the love, man. We all learn, you know what I mean, from each other. You know that, like, man. You know the story, bro. We constantly keep feeding each other, bro. We keep feeding each other.
That's it. 100%. And we honestly, we're following our highest excitements. That's what Justin was talking about when I joined. He was like, "Yo, it's what I love doing, man. I love freaking making these games." So he put himself into a position where he could do what he loved, and it helped so many people. I mean, not the investors, not just the gamers. Just the space, the whole space. When you do what you love, you know?
When you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, man. I can sit on this computer for 14 hours and do this stuff, man. And honestly, there's sometimes, like when I get in my real zone, where I could do like in an hour what I could do in 4 sometimes. It's just crazy how, that's an ADD.
Yes.
ADHD, man. I get in that ADHD zone, man, where I just like, that's the thing, people don't understand ADHD. ADHD does not mean you cannot focus. It means you can't focus on shit you don't want to focus on. That's what it means. Right. You can't do, bro. But if you want to focus on it, I'm telling you, when I want to learn something, I learn it faster than anybody else, man. Anybody. You can come, and I'm not just talking, like you bring them, stack them against me, and I will put them down, bro. That's just how I roll.
Right.
And it's not just, I'm telling you, anywhere.
It's your superpower. Yeah.
I love it, bro. That's ADHD,
right.
bro.
Yeah. That's what Fagrox does. That's what he told me.
Bro. You said it right.
Yeah.
For sure. He's blessed.
I love it, man. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Yeah. I don't want no medicine. The only medicine I need is marijuana because that helps me focus it in one direction instead of scattering all over the place.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Hey, there's Evil.
What's going on, brother? What up, yo?
On the oil rig.
I can't see because I got the damn stupid thing.
Evil's live streaming off the oil rig.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. I see your whole team in
Where's
here.
Where's he at? How do I see him? How do I see Evil? How come I can't see Evil?
Just press his
I see him. There is. What up? What's going on?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
man. I saw you hold it down the other night for the people who are over here on the East Coast.
Evil and Maverick are our teammates, man. They're amazing. They're on the team, man. They're killing it in here every day. Every day.
I see it, guys.
Waiting for the camera.
Yeah, we love you guys. Where's Maverick at? He said Maverick waited to the camera.
Yeah, what up, man?
What's going on, big dog?
Man, this is why this project is so big, man, because people are willing to do.
We're not afraid to show ourselves. Yeah, we got
amazing.
nothing to hide from, man. If I was doing something shady, I wouldn't
Exactly,
put my
man.
face on here, man. I wouldn't show y'all who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I got kids and shit, bro. I wouldn't be putting myself out here if I had something to hide, or if I was gonna do something shady. I just wouldn't do it. Neither with
100%
Evil,
legit, bro.
neither with Carlos, neither with Joe, neither with Dimitri. None of us would, but we're all here. We're all here putting us out, man. I'm doxing right now. I mean, I thought I doxed just by putting myself on camera, but I guess that's like a process of paperwork and shit. I'll do that too, man. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm right here.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the big difference. I mean, here's the thing, man. I go look in crypto projects, and I ask them. They're in the Telegram. I ask them. I'm like, yo, is this a long-term hold? They're like, no, this ain't a long-term hold. This is going to be dead in a month. This is going to be dead in 3 months. And you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of investment is that?
Yeah.
A goddamn get in and get the fuck out real quick. I mean, save your ass type investment. Nobody wants that shit.
Yeah, it's just a
That's
degen, man. Degen tokens, man. They just come out for
Yeah.
hype. They use a name or or a trend. They follow a trend like Squid Games or some dumb shit
Yup.
like that, and they ride it, bro. And that's what I was afraid of with this metaverse when Facebook changed their name to Meta, because I had already been investing in the metaverse for a year. I had already been building for, at that point, like 6, 7, 8 months. I don't even remember, but that's what I'm saying. So when Facebook changed their name to Metaverse, it was like, damn, like I really gotta get this shit on overdrive, because now all these freaking degens are gonna come out just trying to ride this damn meta wave, and I don't want to have to fight these guys to show people that I'm the one that's real. You know what I mean? So that's why we really stepped it up and put in overdrive.
That's sick, bro. I mean, this one, the thing that comes with this project, and I'm not fucking, trying to be an advertisement here, but basically you're getting the assets that Justin's already acquired, which means he's going to be building out the world, as they keep coming out. I mean, to get even with a project that has any assets whatsoever is an amazing one, because hey, look, this project ain't just a fucking whiteboard, fucking name and a picture. Here, these guys are really doing it, man, and that's what's commendable in this space. That's what we want to promote. That's what Smart DeFi is all about. That's what having the whole Fed exchange is all about. Smart NFTs. I'm sure you'll probably integrate that into your system at some time. The smart ones.
Bro, I'm gonna be flipping my Fed card, bro. I'm a Fed card holder, bro. I got 40 of them Fed cards and a Queen Kong. Come on now, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have tons of them smart NFTs.
Exactly, right. So we got that whole meeting with RTR to do the whole Fake Island thing. I know this is big news, but this Justin's on top of this whole fucking space here, guys. It's amazing.
For
man.
sure.
We're lucky to know you, bro. Honestly.
No, I'm lucky to know all y'all, man. I'm lucky to know everybody, bro. Because honestly, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, bro. You're the one that got me into Shiba Inu and turned my $500 into boo.
Fire. Yeah, that was fire, man.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. That's why, bro. That was when I remember. That's when I quit my job. I quit my job because I was losing more money going to work than I was making in months being there. I was like, man, I told my boss, I was like, I want to give you a notice, but I can't afford it. Like, you guys have literally cost me 40 grand in 2 days. I can't afford any more work.
Yup. I remember that, dude. That was a lovely time, man. And those times are on the hill again. I mean, you see what's going on in space. People moving money over to crypto. They're getting out of fiat for whatever reason.
Well,
lots of reasons.
Look, if these world events taught us anything, man, it really did. It taught us that, like, look what happened in Ukraine. So one, they tried to shut down the country of Russia, and whether you believe Russia's bad or not, like, this ain't political at all. But those people now have an avenue to where you can't shut them down. You can't just cut them out of the world system. I remember when they said we're gonna turn off SWIFT. I was like, do these guys not know about crypto? Like, have they not heard of crypto? Like they can still move money. but then it was like it just blows my mind, because like, and then you got on the other side the Ukrainians who are raising all this money through crypto, and that like it just showed everybody like what, like wow, and then the Canadians, you know what I mean? They had all that shit going on with their money, and I remember watching these. I forget what it was, but it was like the equivalent of Metamask up there in Canada, and it's a company like a non-custodial wallet, just like Metamask, and they're like. The Canadian government writes them some letter saying, yeah, we're going to need like all this information. And they're like, look, like we don't even keep that information. And if we did, we wouldn't give it to you. But just so you know that like that's the beauty of blockchain is like we don't manage these people's money. We just run a software and the software does it. Like we have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? And they were like at the very end, they were like, but when the Canadian dollar crashes, we'll be here for you. And it's not Canadian, American, anything. It's all dollars. They were designed to crash. If you all you gotta do is just learn how money works. Just learn how money works. It's designed to fail. It is literally designed to fail. It cannot work. It cannot work. The way that compounding interest and all that shit works, it cannot work. It's not designed to work. They print money out of existence. Even if they do it at a slow rate, eventually it still happens. Inflation happens and money becomes worthless. It's just how long does it take? How long does it take? If you didn't print money, it wouldn't happen. But that's blockchain because you can't print blockchain unless you got 10. But I'm just saying though, like that's the thing is like people are tired of that shit. Like who wants to buy money where somebody can just decide that they want to devalue it because of whatever reason. Who cares why? Who cares why they want to devalue your money? I don't want my money devalued unless I decide. And that's the beauty of crypto because if you want to make a major change, a major consensus change or protocol change to a fucking blockchain, it has a decentralized blockchain, community-run blockchain. It has to have community governance. You know what I mean? That's amazing. That's amazing, and that's where people are going. That's where people are going. They're going to do it with money first. They're going to do it money first, and maybe at the same time. But it's all going to come. It's going to be the same thing. People are going to be done with Facebook. They're going to be done with Twitter, and they're going to come to Sandbox. They're going to come to Decentraland. They're going to come to these environments where they control what they see. They control what happens on it through community governance.
Well, you're right, bro. That's so true because Facebook's dropped 40%. Instagram's dying. That is the
dude. They're done. They're done. They're scrambling. That's why they changed their name to Meta. But who cares? Like you're still Facebook.
Yeah.
You could fucking paint a rainbow onto a turd, but it's still a pile of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true, bro.
Yeah, man, crypto is power to the people, homie. That's what we
it is. Well, and they hate it. They hate it. The powers that be hate it.
Yeah, bro.
They hate it that people like me were able to quit their jobs. They hate it like people like John are fucking just doing amazing in life right now, bro. They hate it that people like us are not slaves to their system anymore. They fucking hate it. It's driving them crazy, bro. Trust me. Trust me, and I love it. I love it. They can't stop it. What do you do? Turn off the internet? And if they do, y'all just come to my house. I got all the guns and ammo and everything y'all need, man. Just come here. We'll start our little community. And we'll be all right.
Yeah, it's lovely, man. It's lovely. You know how many tokens are coming out with the pre-sale max buy? Like, what is it, 0.35 Ethereum?
0.1 is the minimum, 0.35 is the max, but we won't know the token distribution until we collect all the private and get everything done with the developer. I believe tomorrow, right, Dimitri? Tomorrow or?
Yeah. We're going to close the private sale sometime. Your time, obviously, UTC, maybe early morning Tuesday, or we need at least sort of within 24 to 48 hours at least, so for them to close off all that. So
well, I mean,
Jeff can then.
Yeah, we decided. I mean, we all decided to launch on Thursday. So I think if we close it, do you want to close it tomorrow or I mean?
Yeah, if we close end of day Tuesday, like UTC time,
plenty of time.
Or even early Wednesday morning. That should give him plenty of time to upload all the information and work out all the wallets and that distribution for the pie chart and stuff. So yeah. It
Nice.
should be good. It should be good. But that's the only thing he'll need to do. So there's no other sort of mucking around with it. He's already put the contract out to put it on testnet, so it all looks in shape. There's no glitches there. There's no any problems, issues that he's had, because he was working on an actual contract for another project. So he sort of pretty much used a similar one he already had in the works, which was sort of sped up the time for us, even more. So that's a good thing.
Nice.
Yo, Dimitri, I didn't know that was you, Mix. I hear so much good shit about you all the time, dude. No lie.
I brag on you every day, bro. All of y'all, everyone. I'm telling you, we got that. We are the A-team, man. We are the A-team.
That's true.
I think we're probably one of the oldest teams going around in crypto on average, so that's probably why.
Exactly.
Wise old men.
Wow, that's amazing, though, honestly.
It's true, though. We're all like in our 40s. Yeah. Every one of us is at least in our 40s.
Yeah, it's true.
It's amazing. I didn't think about that. About that dynamic. Yeah. Me neither, Muscle. We're getting there.
Muscle's just a couple of years before. He will be when he wants.
He's close. You're close enough, man. You got to round up. Round up, man. Round up. How old is he? Round up.
Carlos
38.
36, bro.
Carlos like 33.
Carlos is the baby. Carlos is the baby. That's why he's got the good looks.
You've got an older generation full of smart people that want to see good, secure projects and shit like that. I mean, that's amazing, bro.
Man, I worked like a slave my whole life. My whole life I worked like a slave, man. And all I want to do is help other people get out of that system, man. I'm telling you. And now we have like a project that can do that while having fun all at the same time. Like,
exactly.
Shiba Inu is what freed me, man. I want this to be other people's SHIB. You know what I mean? I want this to be
yes, 100%.
I want this one to be everyone else's SHIB.
The thing is that we've because of our age, we've had to, or probably most of us have had a battle through, to make it a dollar. So we bring about, we don't have egos, man. That's the thing, because we've got more life experiences than the average crypto punter, especially within the BSC side, where you've got young college kids and they're trying to make an extra $50, $100, $200. So I think that's what makes the difference.
That's why we decided not to go on Binance, man. As much as you've got some decent tokens over there that do okay, but for the most part, it's the same few groups just moving $200, $300 from one project to the next. They get their 2x and they're gone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that, man. I want people to believe in this project. If you're here for a 2x, man, I'd rather you just probably not even invest. You know what I mean? Like if that's all you think this is gonna do, man, you just don't believe enough. You shouldn't be here. That's why I'm leaving it out. But yeah, man, I want people that believe in what I believe. People that see 100 million market cap. And when I say 100 million market cap, I say it, man. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a breath, and I'm going to 500 million, bro. That's it, man. Like there's no stopping. There's no stopping, man. No. It's just constant expansion, man. That's what we're all here to do anyway in life, is to expand.
Well, I've seen on BSC over the last probably 6 months projects with no utility initially, just a mem, go to 200 million, and you're thinking, how does that go to 200? I mean, they eventually come back down to about 7 or 8. They don't stay in that. It's not like they take the next step and go to 500 million.
What?
But still, 200 million for nothing. Maybe with a couple of NFTs that come out. It's like, wow, man. And I'm thinking, we've got this here happening. It's like, should be just a walk in the park for us to hit those figures with our eyes closed, honestly. So.
Y'all have created something fucking really cool over here. I mean, I don't know of any other projects that's doing anything like this. Anything. Dropping NFTs every month. What the fuck?
And not with like a working ecosystem. Like I said, everything we did, the way we did it, like the reason we have the single player game rolling out and then the social hub and the way everything rolls out is because we wanted it to work. Like we didn't just want to throw an idea out there and then be like, okay, well, no, it works. It all works. It all works. The way I came up with the play to earn system on the social hub is I just mimicked it after what the sandbox is doing on their alpha. That's why I joined the alpha and took part in it. That's why I'm playing the alpha too, because I see how their play to earn reward system works, and that's exactly how I'm going to make this play to earn reward system work. because I know
Nice.
I know that the foundation is already there. It's working. That's how they built it. So we'll build it just like that. We'll build it just like the sandbox, exactly on the same concept, to where it works the same way. But like I said, that's just the mechanics of it. Has nothing to do with the actual ecosystem and these NFTs and all that. All that was different. Like, it was just pieces of this, pieces of that, pieces of this, pieces of that. Everything brought together to make this one amazing experience.
Yeah, brother, the social hub ability will be a revolutionary thing for Sandbox and obviously for us as well, you know. Can't wait for that to happen, man. Very excited for the game, but the social hub is what really is going to be, you know, mind-blowing in my point of view.
Oh yeah.
Everything, though.
Yeah, the social hub is going to be a game changer, man. It really is. It's going to it's going to just cause constant engagement, interaction. It has to, because people are going to be going to these rewards, and every time they go to collect these rewards, we're going to have an event planned, an activity going on that's going to keep them there. And that's it. So when people come into our metaverse, there's always going to be stuff going on. There's always going to be stuff going on. All kinds of events, all kinds of activities. Like I said, it might be the World Cup Meta Soccer tournament, but on top of that, we have our obstacle courses. You know, we have the weekly for the rare, the bi-weekly for the epic, and the legendary that's once a month. The legendary is going to be so hard. I joke about this, but I'm serious. You're going to want to break your controller trying to beat it. You're going to want to break your controller trying to beat it. You're going to get so pissed off because you'll make it so far, and you'll just miss that one and be like, ooh! It's going to be that hard. And the first person to complete it every month is going to get that legendary NFT. But the cool thing about it is above the obstacle course, there's an underneath the platform where the racetrack is built, there's a glass room nightclub that is going to be like a social hangout with all kind of stuff going on in there. But you'll be able to hang out and just look through the glass room and watch these guys fall to the doom, fall to the death as they're doing the obstacle course trying to win these NFTs. Maybe you try it. Maybe you get so pissed off, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go up in the damn glass room. I'm going to smoke my little thing, drink my little drink. I'm going to hang out and watch these dudes do it for a minute because I'm just not feeling it right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, you
Damn, so that's on the obstacle course. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's going to be sick, bro. I mean, it'd be nice if we could give them a point system like they're diving or something, you know, in the future.
Yeah. That's funny.
Brother, also the car races for pink slip, man, that would be amazing, bro. How many people will be doing that?
Dude,
man?
I mean, just
And
think,
getting their
just think,
Ferrari, their
you're-
Lambos.
Yeah, you're a legendary NFT. You got a legendary NFT. You got a Lambo, and you're gonna race some dude with a damn Rari, but he takes your shit, man. He takes your shit. It's like, damn, bro, you just lost your Lambo. Oh my god, dang, bro.
That'll be sick, man. So some of your NFTs, so some of your monthly drops, it could be a car 1 month, potentially.
Oh no, it will be. It'll change every month. So like the first month we're gonna drop an avatar. That's what we're doing our first month. We're gonna drop an avatar for the first month. Like I said, the legendary will have the bling. He'll have the gold crown, the jewels, the gear, everything just popping. The epic will look pretty tight too, but it just won't look as tight as the legendary. And the rare won't look bad. It won't look bad, not as good as the epic, but better than the common, you know. And each one will show everybody where you stand, what is your level, how high up in the community rank do you go, you know. And not only do they look cool, but they determine your boost too. So like I said, for that month, the avatars the legendary will run a little further, jump a little farther, and be a little stronger than the epic, and the epic above the rare, and the rare above the common. And yeah, it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be pretty amazing, man. People are gonna be going crazy for these things because you're gonna.
They really are,
just
dude.
think, if we're doing pink racing for street racing for pink slips, and you've got that freaking the Lambo, your chances of winning are going to be a lot higher than. And if we're offering a huge prize, so we might do like with the Meta World Cup soccer tournaments, we're going to be doing huge prizes. Like we have 5% of the total supply that's going to be dedicated just to give back to the community and play to earn awards. Like I said, we're not going to exhaust it. We also have 2% of the tax that's going to be coming in and feeding that. But we're going to be giving a good chunk of our tokens just back to the community. That's what we're doing. That's what this is.
Exactly.
That's what this is.
That gives me a lot of hope for the entire world, man, honestly, because DeFi as a revolution. Okay, here's an example for anybody that's listening. So, get your dad a wallet, right? Get him a fucking 0.35 wallet, right? Even if he don't know, if he ain't never gonna play the game, now you give your game to some orphanage over in Pakistan somewhere, and let them use all the play to rewards. You got the 4x on the play to earn rewards. So now you just funding the orphanage in Pakistan. That's what I'm talking about.
John always thinking outside the box like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, get your daddy and your mama a wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Right now.
That makes a legend, bro.
That's the power of this revolution. Carlos said,
man.
you know, this is the new money revolution. That's the power of it, man. It's for the people. Carlos said for the people, and it is.
Well, what did y'all do? What did you do when you made money the first time, man? Y'all fed kids in Mexico, man. You know what I mean? Like
Carlos, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like
he was feeding kids like crazy, dog, slinging that.
Yeah, bro, like crazy, man. Like
we
that's
all
the thing.
did, brother. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, man.
But that's the kind of people we are, man. That's the kind of person that's on my team, and that's the kind of people on my team. John, Carlos, that's the shit that they did, man. They literally took their money, took their time, organized the resources, and fed like entire communities in Mexico, man. Huge entire like mass meals that were prepared.
That was Carlos' deal, man. And there's
Mexico.
more people to feed. There's more people to feed, so we're teaching about play to earn rewards. That's what you brought to the table, Justin. You brought that shit out. Now you got people making money for playing games. And like I say, get your mama a wallet. If you're the first time and you can get in early like this, it's an amazing opportunity to get in. It's like getting in Mario Brothers in '82. You know what I mean? Jump in that joker, get your mama one, get your grandma one, seriously. And if they don't play, give them away. Let somebody else play them, and we'll play them, and we'll eat off that. It's real.
That's on the to-do list, brother.
Yep. But man, just after you told me about it last night and about the play to earn and sand and all that shit, it stood out to me that right now, if you're an investor, if you're out here fucking looking for a good place to put some money and grow it, land, sand, and there was another one I can't remember right off the top, but yeah, that's it. Land and sand. It goes together like
hand in hand.
Gravy? I don't know.
Like hand in hand.
Yeah. It really does, and it sounds good. Okay, land and sand. What is that? It's actual physical shit, and you know that's kind of what it is inside the metaverse. Is physical shit. That's amazing, man. You're bringing the physicality, okay, not only to NFTs but to the crypto. You know, and you're doing it through gaming.
100%, man.
That's lit.
You know, not only through gaming, man, through metaverse, brother. That's the revolutionary stuff. You know what I mean? This is not a gaming.
Right.
This is a metaverse, brother. It has huge potential, brother. Everything that you see in the physical world is going to be transferred into the virtual reality, brother.
Right.
We are pioneering that new trend. And we are super blessed, you know, not just in taking the bootcamp and getting educated and really making, you know, being very professional about it. Because, you know, John, we know Justin, he's super passionate, man. This guy, when he gets into something, brother, he milks it, man. And look at what he's been creating, brother. We're super excited for his creations, and obviously the team is ready to really execute what is best for the project, man. We are honestly just getting ready for an amazing project, man. And thanks everybody for joining tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Definitely. If nobody has any questions, man, I gotta eat some food. I ain't eating all damn day, and I'm getting hungry.
Bro.
I have to leave as well, Justin. I just wanted to say again, the energy that you have for this project, it's I can feel it. I can see like the enthusiasm that you have for this, and for me, it's a no-brainer that just anyone coming into the project that doesn't know anything, you break it down easily. Anybody can understand what you're trying to build. It's not, it's not pie in the sky. It's very practical, and I love that you're saying that the metaverse that you want built down the line, because a lot of people that like to trick people are like, no, we're gonna build a metaverse right now, but you want to get in on the ground floor right now. No, you have something practical to give people
that works now,
so they can trust you, and they can build confidence.
And we still want to build that, and we still want to do that awesome stuff and create our own metaverse as well. But we made something tangible right now, as
exactly,
well.
And that's what people want, because that's how you gain people's trust, because trust is hard to gain in this space.
Well,
And I think
yeah.
one of the things that drives people to projects is when they see a team delivering over and over again and they keep their promise. That's worth more than money. So you're already delivering promises and you haven't even launched the damn project yet.
Yeah, I mean,
How's that?
look, I served 4 years in the military, man, and I live my life by an acronym that I learned serving, and it's leadership. It stands for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And I live by my life by those virtues. You know, I don't break them for anything.
Damn right, son. That's killer. Hey, Jules. Yo, we do a little show called Mad DeFi on YouTube, man. Carlos, Justin, all of us. Muscle, y'all need to come on. Viking, Wilson, Evil, come on. But yo, Jules, come on if you want.
Yeah, I'll go over there, Rock. I just gotta eat real quick, bro. I gotta eat some food.
No, I'm
real
talking
quick.
to Jules, Justin. Yeah.
Oh
Justin,
yeah. No, I'll be in there. I just gotta eat. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, do your thing, big dog. But Jules, if you want to, as a fan, if you want to come over there and talk about it or any fucking thing, man, we'll shoot you a link to Zoom around like 9 o'clock, something like that.
Perfect. 9 o'clock Eastern, right?
Yeah, about 30 minutes is when he usually does.
Probably 30 minutes, 45.
I usually just hop in there and bullshit. It's fun, man. It's just a fun show, man. I usually hop in there with these guys and have fun almost every night.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna make it.
Anybody else that wants to come? Well, we got a good crowd. Thank y'all for coming, Maverick, Ledge, Wilson. Hey, anybody else that wants to come talk their shit, say their piece, I'll just DM me and we'll shoot you a link over. Appreciate you, Jay.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, we need you too, big dog. We'd love to have you on the show.
I'll try with the time zones, man. I'm in Australia, so
he's got to get some rest, man. He's only got like 3 hours of sleep, man. Dimitri works harder than anybody. He sleeps like 3 hours a night.
Exactly. We ain't gonna bug you. We're not gonna mess your schedule up, Dimitri. But you come by anytime. We'll make time for you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the invitation, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Justin, I just noticed a few people just came on. Ned, King Island, Inspire. You guys just jumped in. Have you guys? You obviously missed a bit of the AMA. You guys listening?
Hey, well, we got you though, Justin. If you got to eat, man, we got you covered, big dog.
No, I actually recorded the whole thing too, man. I'm gonna download it and post it in chat as well. I recorded the whole thing, so I'm gonna download it and post it in our chat as well for everybody.
You're a legend.
If y'all guys got any questions, man, feel free. Shout them out. Shout us. GK, what up?
I'm just seeing if the boys have been here long.
I'm gonna hang out too, just to make sure if they got any questions or anything. I don't want to jump out if somebody, especially if Big Ned just came in, man. I ain't gonna jump out right now.
Yeah, baby.
No, everyone's all right. They didn't miss out on much. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
Shit, about an hour and a half. Like I said, I got it all recorded. I'm gonna drop. I'll edit it out and just put it in the damn chat for everybody to watch.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Dope ass session. Thank you everybody for being here. Everybody, thanks for what you do, Muscle, Carlos, Viking, Wilson, Evil, Maverick, Oopa, Ledge.
Thank you, brother.